Good morning, this is Robin Bieber on the product spread talk on the 26th of June at 7:30 in the morning London time. As a general overview, it looks like the product's structure has flushed out some poor length, dipped to key support, held and rallied a bit, not unlike the flat price. And so the first look at heat structure, and this is July Aug heat. It's above the 13-day at minus 163. It had a nasty dip down to the correction point at minus 195 and then rallied back over the 13 into the 5 and 8s. Message is simple today. No further upside unless we're above the 8-day at minus 131. No further downside unless we're below the 13-day at 163, whereupon it would occasion probably a dip down to the 21 around minus 216. This negative stochastic remains a worry. The SpreadTalk, not very different, through the 21-day, down to the 34, no further downside, whilst the 34 around minus 577 holds, and it's got to do a lot of work before it has upside, namely get over the 8-day at around minus 491. So although there's room for it to recover, so long as it holds the 34-day at minus 577, it's going to be a struggle. The SpreadTalk didn't have a particularly good day at the office yesterday, but it's all right whilst it's holding over 1196 and minus 1196 the 21-day. If it can get back over the 13-day at minus 1061, it's got some upside, probably to the 5 and 8s around the minus 990 level. But be careful, watch the 21 and 13s, these two levels here, 13 and 21s rather, as the key levels. The 13-day resistance, minus 1061, the 21-day support, minus 1196. The negative stochastic is still a fairly significant worry here. Moving on to RBOB structure, nasty performance down to the 34 and 21-day moving average yesterday, the brown and blue little turquoise line, then a good recovery to over the 13-day. No downside while the 13-day at minus 55 holds. It needs more upside above the 5 and 8s around minus 16, 14 to give it further upside. It's stuck between the 5 and 8 resistance and the 13-day support. The negative stochastic is still a worry. The SpreadTalk is okay whilst it's above the 21-day at 1115. It dumped down to the 34-day, breached it around at 1045 today. That's the price, not the time. And it looks like there's no further downside whilst it holds 1045. It's got some potential to recover whilst it's above 1115. And really, it needs to get above the 8-day at 1235 to have any serious upside. It's right, this is a heavy resistance zone, and the negative stochastic, like on the rest, is a worry. The SpreadTalk on SpreadTalk on RBOB, perfect move down to the 21-day and recovering. It's okay whilst it's above minus 311. A move below 311 would probably cause a dip to the 34-day at minus 399. It has no serious upside unless it can get above the 13-day at minus 201, whereupon it will be challenging the 5 and 8-day moving averages between minus 137 and 113. No serious upside unless it can get over the 5-day at minus 113. Now moving on to gas oil structure. July Aug. It needs to get back over minus 4 to have some upside. That's the 8-day moving average. Whilst below minus 4, it's still in trouble. It's got a negative stochastic, but there are no targets lower unless it moves and closes below the 13-day at around minus 5. The SpreadTalk, negative stochastic, which isn't great. It's below the short-term moving averages, and whilst it's below minus 9, it's under pressure, and it may well dip back again down to the minus 1050 level. It's struggling a little bit here. The negative stochastic is not great, but it's going to ebb and flow, probably follow the flat price. And the SpreadTalk, the key point is that it's holding the 13-day moving average around 29.75 to minus 30. As long as that holds, no downside. Below minus 30, and the odds are a dip down to the 21-day at minus 33.75. No upside unless it can get over the 8-day at around about minus 27. At the moment it's stuck. Watch that 13-day around minus 29.75, minus 30 level. It's a key pivot. Negative stochastic is not going to help it to go higher. That's all for today, folks. Good luck, good trading, and bon appetit.